I'm Christine Beauvais, Feng Shui expert, and I'm here with your Chinese New Year traditional wealth rice bowl. We're going to make it in 2 seconds. Every year at the Chinese New Year, which can be any year from January 1st to February 4th, it starts the Chinese New Year. And here's 2014. This is going to be the year of the horse, and the tradition is starting on January 31st. And one of the most popular, I guess I give this talk a lot, and people love to create their wealth bowl. They get so excited about this every year, and I've heard phenomenal stories. Everything from a business owner doing this who had been calling people to pay their balances. They wouldn't pay them. She spent like 2 weeks doing this. She went home, she created her wealth bowl, brought it to her business, and the very next week, every single one of those people they just paid their balance. They didn't call her, she didn't have to do anything. Another person gave it to their cousin, and they were out of a job for a long time, so they felt, hey, we'll take it, we'll do whatever we can. They got a job the next day. Another person did it, and she got an unexpected check in the mail. It's different for everybody. And I'm not your traditional Feng Shui girl. See, I realize is that you have to understand that, you know, we are different here in the West, and we have different kind of rituals to do things. So sometimes the most powerful success that my clients have is when they really have fun creating their own recommendation, their own Feng Shui cure. So when I work with clients, I really show them how to do that. And after years and years of being in clients' homes, I've seen a lot of mistakes with the rice bowl. I get questions all the time. So here I'm going to take you through this really quick video, and I'm going to give you 2 options. First, what you're going to do is, these are Chinese traditional red envelopes, and what you do is you put money in them, and you can either give these to children or pass them along to friends. But to create your wealth bowl, you're going to put some money in here, and you're going to put whatever. You can put $9, you can put $88. 9's a very auspicious number, 8's a very auspicious number. You could do any dividend of 9 or any dividend of 88, or I mean 8, like 88 or $8 or $87, or you could put, you know, $5. Whatever you choose, it really doesn't matter on the amount. If you had a rice bowl from last year, you're going to get rid of that rice. You're going to take that envelope, you're going to take that money out and go treat yourself. If you want to add it back to the pile, you most certainly can, but you should put in new energy, new money, a new rice, and a new envelope. So don't use this one over. Once you've used an envelope, do throw it out. So take the envelope, put it in the bowl, okay? Then you have to get a new fresh bowl of rice. Do not use the rice that you used last year. And then you just pour it over. Now, as you can see, that my bowl that I have here is pretty much a fruit bowl. So I have this always in my kitchen, and then I fill it with bananas or whatever fruit that I have so it looks nice. I highly recommend that the bowl needs to be at least this big so that it's covering. The envelope shouldn't be underneath, it shouldn't be hanging out, it shouldn't be stuck up here, it should be like this. Ceramic is best if you can. What you'll need to do is either put this in your kitchen and fill it up with fruit. If you want to have this because you have a pretty bowl in the living room or on your shelf or in your office, that's perfectly fine. I would tell you to get some little balls at Pier 1. They're decorative. You see them, they're shiny. They come in all colors. And to put it over the rice, the reason why is that sometimes people say, well, why do you have a rice bowl there? And what's that for? It's so annoying when people really point out some of these adjustments. That's why I'm really big that Feng Shui adjustments should not be seen. They really should be hidden, because it always brings up awkwardness when people say, why is that like that? And you really don't want to be sharing your cures with people. They're traditional, they're private, they're yours. So that's one way of doing it. Here's what I call a wealth box. So there was, I was recently reading a wealth cure where you place this under your bed instead. And so I like this idea too, because so many people can't really do this, they don't have the extra space for that. And you can do this very simply. Now here what I want to show you is that I have these red envelopes. Now I had found these at Staples for a while, and I think they still have them. You can go to any Staples, and they're just a red envelope. And the idea again is red is a very auspicious color. And what you can do is you can take the same thing, or you can use your, I'm just going to pull this up here, your Chinese envelope, and you put it in here. And then instead of putting the rice, because you're going to put this under your bed, I don't recommend the rice in there. I'm just nervous that you would get bugs or something. So then what you can do is you can put wealth charms. Like this is a little wealth rock, and it's got the Chinese coin. So I put that in there. I have some Chinese coins. I put this in here, and I put this in here. I also like to use this whenever I want something, like I'm on a vacation, or maybe I want a bag, or I have a little fund for myself just to treat myself. So I take the envelope and I put it in here, and I write on the envelope, you know, vacation. And then I write a little note to the universe and I say, you know, this is, you know, I want to go on vacation to Italy this year and it's $5,000. And so you put it in here. You could start adding some money to it if you'd like. People like sometimes who want a feng shui consultation, they, you know, really want this and they don't have the extra money. So I say take the red envelope, put it in here, start adding money to it, and all of a sudden when you start adding the money to it, it starts coming to you. I particularly love this little box. I found it at Michael's. It's pretty inexpensive. It was like maybe $8 or $9, and you can have fun with it. So this is another way to be creative. You don't have to do the rice bowl if you don't have it. You could do this. You do need either the red envelopes or the Chinese red envelopes, which you can find at Amazon, or for a very limited time, Party City is having decorations up. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I do know I was in there the other day. So enjoy making your little wealth bowl whatever way you like, whether you want to do this or do your rice bowl. The idea is to have fun. If you have questions about it, you can email me or leave a little note or comment below this blog, and really enjoy that you can have something fun to do. So happy